Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Renuka. In the last video we started this album and we already made all the pages, and now it's time to attach those pages. So we're gonna create some binding and how you're gonna secure the front of it, and as well as we're gonna create first the front and back cover of it, and then I'll show you how to stick with the binding. This is getting too long, so I'm gonna split this process in the three part, where in the next part you're gonna see how I create this box and bag from like DIY from the scratch for this album. So let's jump into the process. Now I will use here the black cardstock to make the cover or a framework of this album.
Now it's time to make the front of the album as well as the spine. I'm using this black paper for this. This one is 65 lb recreations paper and it's a letter size. But now here I need to put the glue, and I tentatively took the 1 inch, or okay, I'll take the 2 inch part. I'm just using here the grids on the mat. Here you can use the ruler and the scale also to make it happen. I don't need this much, like the height, but I'm gonna just stick it very nicely so it will be sturdy and nice. It's gonna take a little bit of time to dry, so in meanwhile we can do something else. I'm gonna remove this. So now this will be our spine portion where the things overlap basically. And so we have 4 signatures here. Yes, we have 4 signatures. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have 4 signatures, and I decided to took a ½ inch for each of them. So I will show you how we're gonna do that. So here I'm just taking my scoring board, okay, and then now 1 I'll start from here. So 1 is here, okay. Another one, I don't have to make so much thin, but I did. But you can make just a small lines. 6.5, 7. Here I need, okay, I'm not getting here properly. And then I will take 5. So basically I just do that to measuring. You don't have to do, you can just put a pencil mark. And then after, now 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This side we get 1 more, the same, either way we want on each side. So I'm gonna took that on this side. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the pencil? I'll show you. So these line 1, 2, 3, 4 will be our spine, and here we're gonna just fold it. Okay, so now you can exactly see what we are doing and how we are doing. Okay, you can see now this is our spine, and this will be our album. Now remember, this paper is more than we needed. This is 6 by 6. I'm planning to make it 7 by 7. Why? Because sometimes you get more room when you have ½ inch on every side to put the things, and if you put more photos your album grows and something like that. So here I want total 7, so I'm gonna make it mark on 7, and we will cut that. So you can cut this before also. Ideally you should cut before, so that you will have more easier way to see the stuff. Now here my thing is not aligned properly, so I'm again putting this stuff on the edge, and then I'm again folding it. Now it's good. So I'm gonna fold it in half just like that. Now I want to cut it on 7, nothing fancy. This is my 7, and I'm gonna cut this whole part. don't fear of anything, it will turn out very well. And if trimmer doesn't work, use your scissors. Okay, so now we have this. Okay, so we have this. We don't need this much, and this one is like 8.5 on this side, and I'm planning to make it 7. So again you can use your ruler scale also. I can put mark here for a 7, and again I'm gonna fold it on this side, turn around. Let's see, where is my 7? And this time this is my 7. So if you feel that it is a little bit more flimsy, you want to add more stuff to it, you can put the hardboard inside, or you can use any other board. Today I don't have time to do all that stuff, so I'm just going easier way to do the stuff. Now you can see this is my bigger spine, and this is the stuff. And then I'm gonna just take this paper, and I will cut it 6 by 6 without thinking much. And I'm gonna stick all that paper on both the sides of this thing we created. And then we need something to cover spine also. And remember, we have one extra paper. If you don't have, you can use any kind of different paper here. So my plan is I'm going to just put this here, and this is outside just like that. Okay, now here we can, if you want to make it more sturdy, we can add more white paper to it and it will become more sturdy. Or you can use the paper from the, like this paper will also look nice. So maybe outside I can use this paper, or I'll take black paper and then I'll put another white paper to make it more firm, I think. And we should do that. And for this spine we need something here, so I can use this paper. And now fun part is that you can just measure it how you want, or you can just, you know, eyeball it. Like here I thought I need on this much this side and this much this side, and I am ready to cut. So it's totally depend on the stuff you want to see or do. And then I'll just cut it, and then again I will cut it here. Okay, now for this one I can add black and make it more beautiful. For this, and it fit perfectly the way we want. Again I will choose some black and white are kind of a staple colors. You can use them many times and, you know, create a fun stuff with them. Now I'm creating my front cover here, so I'll make sure that it glues properly, as well as while making it I'll keep in my mind that I'm just decorating it also. Trying to make same distance on all the side, just tentatively. I'm not measuring anything, and whenever you feel that you can trim a little bit, but make it bigger than you need it, and then you can trim. That's the go-to stuff. Then again I'm gonna add this here. Most of the times when I create a spine or front of the cover, I mostly work without pages stucking in, because if you stuck your pages in, then it becomes a little bit more difficult to put this stuff. So I can make it a little bit bigger also here, just like that. And then I can cut it, and then we can decorate it. That is, decoration is always a fun part. Okay, so now we're gonna stick it that again. Let's see if something is not sticking properly. Put more glue there. This side is also so pretty. We didn't use this side of paper. I use this glitter glue. I bought it from Amazon. Most of the times I use, whenever I start using this, I use sometimes Gorilla glue also, but this is a kind of one of the go-to glue for me. So now you can see this is our front. It's looking so pretty, right? And maybe for the back we can use this side, or we can use the same side also, or we can do something else there. And now here I'm talking, if I want to put these, I can go ahead and stick them on the white so that I will get the border. Maybe I can stick all of them on the white. Now remember, this paper is, whatever we cut is the 7. This one, the cover is 7, this is 6, so we can go in between. I have this Nina Solar white cardstock, and I'm gonna cut 3 pieces out of it. 3 pieces of 6.5 by 6.5. okay, you can go ahead one by one, or you can cut if your trimmer is good at the same time. I'm gonna put all this white stuff and black stuff, whatever I'm getting there, because you can use them to stick something else on them, and you know, they're gonna make a pretty. So now I stick them on the white paper, and before sticking them, I'm just showing that here I want to put some kind of like extra stickers. I want to give all those stickers inside it so that they can create their own kind of stuff. So here I want to create a pocket, and I thought that this penguin is gonna look good here, or I can use this snow belt also. So this is, I can just, you know, wrap it around just like that, or create a belly band. to stuffing those stuff, or I can just make small pocket here. So I decided to make a pocket, and for that I will use this white paper. Let me see, I have so many leftovers, or I can use black also. This is also the nice stuff. Okay, so we'll go with the black. These are the things like no measurement things. No, this is 7, this is 6.5, right? So we will make 6 width pocket, and for that, for the 6 width pocket, I'm gonna put one here. This is 6 pocket, so this will be 7, so I'm gonna put one on 7 here, and I'm gonna cut this much part. And for this side, I want, like, it should be, you can take a 2 or you can take 2.5, and I'm just taking one more step here tentatively. I score these lines so that, you know, we get a better idea. You can make a pencil marks also. And then when I'm this, I'm gonna just cut this, and I don't want this excess here, so I will cut this also. And where these 2 lines meet, I'm gonna cut there also. And after doing that, I'm gonna score. So now you can understand that where we're gonna put the glue. So this part, on these 3 parts, we're gonna put the glue, and I want this in the front, and it is kind of matching perfectly. I don't have to do much for this, so I'm gonna just cut it, and then we will put the glue. So I put the glue here. So we are creating this small pocket just to put the extra stickers and maybe some extra stuff, extra photos, whatever they have. I'm gonna remove this, and I'll put this here. Okay. Then on this side, I'll put the glue. I'm just putting very generously because I have a pocket also, and I want it should be stick nicely. And then I just want to press. Okay. So now we have a small pocket here, and on this side I'm planning to make a waterfall. So I thought I have this paper left over. We can use this. We can make bigger waterfalls. We can make only 2 waterfalls. It's totally depend how you want. I just put 2 of these, whatever left from my that stuff. Most of the times I try to use whatever I have there. So it's like 6 and 5.25. So whatever it is, so I'm taking the longer side. And here it is 6. I'm gonna fold it in a 5.5. This one also I'm gonna fold it in a 5.5. And I'm just folding it. So here's the fun thing. Now you can change the color. If you want to change the color, you can just switch it off, and you can put one here for the waterfall and another one exactly above it, just like that. So it can flip like this, like this. Okay. Before that, I will put the bigger frame there. You can create a small waterfall also, like 4.5 by 4.5 or 5 by 5, no, for 4 by 4 pictures. Sometimes I feel that it is so beautiful paper. Sometimes you cover all of it and you give so little border to put the stuff. So it is not that good. So now it's time to create our hinges. For this, you can, if your album is black, choose black. If your album is white, choose white. I always say that. And now remember, you have to stick these here, right? These here. So I'm gonna put, now here you can create like this, and this flip flop also, something like that. Okay. You can create something like this also if you don't want to create a waterfall. This is also the another good idea to create this flip-flop. I will not stick this yet because I thought I need maybe something inside, like I can use these. Let's stick it. Don't wait. And just try to put them in the middle, kind of. And then I'm gonna put the front one inside so that I can match. Okay, so it goes a little bit wonky. As you can see, I'm just kind of matching them. And then this come like this, this come like this, and here I can add, here I can add these stuff, or I have some more. I think I have penguins. I don't want to add penguins here. I can add these, or I can just put these for the photo stucking there. So when you create a pocket, you can stuck more than one photo. That is the plus point. If you just create a mat, you can stick only one photo on that. So there is not room to grow. Like maybe someone want to use this album for two Christmas, not one Christmas, so there is no room. So if I saw this, it's a kind of getting big, which I don't want. So I'm gonna keep this for us. Just like what I will do. Then first of all, just create those spines. Now there are many ways to create the spine. You can just took this much paper and just try fold them and do the crisscross, or you can cut them, or you can just sew them pages inside it. Okay, so if I want to create so I have to measure this one. Okay, so this is my 3.5. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this. My papers are 6 in size, so I will go just quarter or a 4.25, little bit smaller than that. So I have a room. Then after this I will start scoring. Okay, so this now there is a, when I created that album, what I did, I just create 2-2-inch pockets, like the strips, 2-2-inch strips. I just use my punch on both the side, and then I just flip-flop them, and I stick one side to the paper and the pretty side on the this book. So we can do that also, or if you don't want to go that method, you can just remove the half, and then you can score the line, and you can create accordion fold and stick your papers to that. But I think at that time I do that, so let's do that. And we'll not wanna make it pretty, we'll just make it simple and easy rather than complicate. So if I just took a 2-inch, I just want to see, because I don't have those measurements with me, and it's a long time ago I create that. And if so, 1 inch will be here. Okay, and I don't want 1 inch, I want 1/2 inch on here. So I should create 1 inch. So I'm creating here 1 inch strip. And no matter if it doesn't work for us, we're going to create another one. So it's totally fine. Now I will create here 1/2 inch score line. You can create 1/2 inch score line before you do this. That will be more easy if you want to do that. And we're going to stick 1/2 inch on the spine of the paper and another 1/2 inch on the paper. So we definitely need more than this, but let's start and see what we are doing. We are able to do it or not. So these are all pages. You can remove the extra stuff if you feel that they will not make it, and then decide that which order you want to put the stuff, like which one will the first, which one will the last page. I think this one is the last, and in between which one. Okay, I'm gonna put this here and this here. So I decided the order of the pages I want, and now this is my first page. So whatever I just score. Now here's the thing, if you took 2 inches, you can use this punch and create a beautiful border all around it, but this time I will skip. I don't have that much room, I think, to do. And I'm going to put the glue on both the sides generously. You can use the double-sided tape also. And then, so this is my front, so I'm just going to line up the stuff here, and then I will line up the scoring line, and then I'm going to put this here. Okay, then again I have to put here and on this side. So in this way we're gonna just put all the things together. I'm gonna just see that it should move properly, and if it's not, then I have to just make that happen. With these small scoring lines, sometimes it's not work properly. I'm gonna put it here, and then I will just take this and make it here. So the inside page we don't see anything. Here we can see the black, and it's totally fine. And for each page you have to wait. So I'm gonna stick all those pages, and then I'll show you. Now sticking all of them together, just make to score little bit. Use your scoring board or any scale, ruler, to put them together. And if you feel that okay, there is not enough glue or something like that, put it again. Now here I have to remove this card. It will take a little bit time. You have to hold with your hands or put the clips and see if it's working or not. But it's not for a while, because it's the easiest and simplest way to do the stuff. And you can see it's laying really nice and flat. Okay, so now you can see we have this full album done, and now I'm just seeing that where sometimes the glue didn't work, or sometimes it need more glue. So I'm just adding the glue in those areas, and I'm seeing that it's folding nicely, and you can see it's quite a big one. It turned out really nice, I think so. And then we can add this here to make it more fun. Let's see. Yep, we can add this. So now it's just a matter of time, whatever you left according to your collection and whatever you have extra with you, and you can add those stuff. If you have more time, you can add more black borders around them or use more punches, and it will be more fun that way. And now I can add here. Now we can start decorating the front of it. We can, so most of the times I need some kind of focal point for this. Maybe I'll add the black card or something like that to, you know, put those, all those images. Like if I want to put this image, so I never put the image directly on it. Sometimes I use the acetate, like these kind of sheets, and then I see if it's looking all together good or not. Like this is looking together. I can add this car, the house maybe, and we can add this sticker on this side. Oh, it's not looking good, so you have to see that what's going there. Okay, so if I want to add this and this house, I can add the snow day stuff on that side, and if you feel that it is not popping out, your stuff is not popping out, you can add these kind of black stuff on it to look and see that how it's popping out or not. And we will go eventually in it. Right, I can add this, and then we can add that car and house there. So I will speed up the process now, because main thing what I want to show is we just did, and now I will show that how I will add. There is one more fun thing I want to add inside these kind of stuff. I always put the small kind of, I make small booklet. I will just take a common printer paper like this. I'm gonna fold it and just, you know, sieve it inside, so it is like they can write. It's for the journaling. You can add these kind of stamps. This is like a stamp which is perfectly fitted. I always use this stamp, and you can stamp that on everything and make those pages rulered, or you can use directly lined paper also, or you can put some Christmas a carol street or something like that. Okay, so here also I can add this or some stuff from this. So I will speed up the process now. Now for the front of the cover, I didn't find my die here, which I want to use like a hill die, but it's totally fine. Maybe many people don't have the stuff, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just measuring it, and then I'm cutting it exact, and then I'm gonna create a hill just like that. So here I don't want to stuck everything inside, because I want to see some things are behind and some things are up, and we can put this card here first, kind of here maybe. And before that we have to choose the title of the album, so we can put it winter, snow day, snow adorable, let it snow, let's see what, warm and cozy, all bundle up, snow, it's real. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this house, and tentatively I will put that here somewhere, or I can put in front. Okay, and then for the car I can put this car somewhere here. And now I want to add the title, so I can add here winter. I can put winter here, and then I can add one snowman or small penguin, something like that here, little bit off centered. And then we're gonna put all that here to create a scene. But before that, I'll just stick all that stuff, okay, here. And then I want to add something here, so we can add the flowers, the birds, or walking in the winter, this kind of sticker all bundle up. Or I can add just this, or we can add snowflakes, I'm just seeing, or we can add this tree also. Let's see, we have 2-3 trees, we can add those. So I'm gonna put one here and another one here, just overlapping a little bit, so that it shows like and we have all this stuff in background, we don't need much. We can add a snowflakes if you want, but I think I'm gonna keep it just like that. I'm pretty happy how it turned out. And winter, snuggle the deer, dashing through the snow, all bundle up, winter. We can add here one more thing if we want, kind of, I'm just putting this all bundle up. So now let's go through it and add more stuff in it. So now this one is our, oops, so this one is, I'm gonna just wiggle this all around. I add this on the background as well as I add this on the side, and now it's time to just put all this stuff together. So this is where they can put 1 2 3 4 5 6 pictures on this. Then again here we have this mat, picture mat. We can add, now there is a one more fun thing we can do here. We can put this small stuff with a small flap like this, okay, here. Or if you don't want to add those flaps, you can just use the tape, double-sided tape or normal tape, sorry, not double-sided, the normal tape or washi tape, and you can use those flip-flops kind of stuff. I will show you. So here I just put, I want on this side, and then I'm gonna just trim the excess, and then I will fold it on the other way, just like that, and then I can put this here. Okay, so here you can see I don't want all the way through it, so I'm gonna just cut a little bit of that. But now you can flip this up and you can add more stuff here, more cards here. This is one photo mat, I think we already stuck that here. On this side also we have this photo mat. We can put this here to open like this. It's pretty easy to do, and I'm gonna put here this tape. You can use the black cardstock also. This is a really faster way to do it. And then I'm gonna just flip it just like that, and then stick it like this. So you can open it, you have the space, you have the space. Okay, again this, we can add more on this, so I can just cut. They're just sticking in my hands. If you have sticker sheet and this will be very easy. I can add this here, or I can match on both the side, and I can add this one also. So I'll speed up the process now. Before speeding up the process, this is the stuff. Just you can add this side, and you can add more stickers all around. Like here, we can add this fun sticker. Like I can put one here, and you can create another tag by adding the stickers. I'll show you the trick. You have to just put the baby powder or any you have to remove the stickiness of this, or embossing powder, or any baby powder will do. Or if you don't have anything, just use the paper like this. I'll show you to remove the stickiness. Okay, and then you can just add this and tuck another stuff inside it like this. And if you're still not comfortable that, oh, I should not like it's not working for me, you can do something like this. Remove the stickiness. Sometimes it's so much sticky that they are not able to remove the stuff. And then we can put this here. So if you don't want to remove the stickiness, or you want more firmness to it, we can do this. And then I will add just on this on two sides, and then I'm going to put it here. So now you can stick another mat here. So it's kind of creating the layers of mat, and it's really fun. You can do with all the other stuff, whatever things you have. Like I'm just putting this here. Now I want on this side, so I'm gonna put this here. Okay, so we can add more mats here. And if you don't have much mats and you want to add more photo, then you can use the black and white, any paper will do. You don't have to always go with the stuff. I can put this here just for fun. Now here also we add the tags. I don't know where are they. Okay, where I put them. So here I can add this journaling spot here. And now here this side I don't have something, so I can add this paper just like that I showed you, the folded apart. Or what you can do is okay, we have these. So we can create the gatefold on these papers also by using the same technique. I didn't do that, but I can remove, and I can put, like, sometimes it's so cute that you have something so cute, you can put there also. So we're gonna put this big flap here, and for that it's very easy to do. I just wanna take this tape, I'm gonna cut the excess. And then you have to see that which side is which, and then you can just line it up properly, and then you have this beautiful flap like this, right? You can add this flap to this side also, like if you want to, but or you can make a like full accordion also, like you can add more flap, one more flap here by adding this, and you can add photo afterwards there. So we will do that. So it's a fun technique. It's a never-ending thing. Like you can add many stuff to them, and it will become more nicer and nicer. I'm just lining up the stuff. So now you can see we have this And we have this. If you feel that this looks a little bit funny because I put it that way, you can add another strip in between like this, or you can just peel it off and line it up with the black one on every side, and then you have these two beautiful flips if you are really bothered about the stuff. Okay, and here also we have this card. Now you can put something on it. It's like I can put this fun magic of winter thing kind of stuff here. And we have the same thing here where we can put this. If you have more things to decorate, you can do that also. I have these small, I'm gonna put one here, and I'm gonna put one snowman on this side, and I can put here. Dashing through the snow is so small, so I can just put snow day. Let me see if it's looking good. Yep. And you can mix and match the stuff in many other ways. I found these tags. I can put these tags here. You can add something here also in front of like those photos, and you can stuck photos here as I told you. Or we can put here to stuck photos inside also. And for that, what I will do, I'll show you. So again, the powder technique. I don't want the sticky upside, or you can just cut the something like that. Okay, so basically you're removing the stickiness from particular that part, and then you can add here the foam dots to get, you know, so that someone can stuck the photos, or you can just put the stack of, these papers there. That will also do. Or you can create a small pocket, and which will I'm going to show you right now. So now this is the width. I'm just seeing that I don't want to go outside, so I'm gonna just do this, cutting the sides, and then I'll put the glue. So which side I want to put? I want to put on this side, right? So I'm gonna put it here, and then I'll put the glue here also, and then I'm gonna put the glue all over, and then I will just put this penguin on it. So basically we create a small tuck-in pocket, which I will show you how it's gonna work is. So this is the small tuck-in pocket, right, where you can put the photos, and we can create for circles also. You can create the punch out the circle, the big circle, and then big circle. Now next, I just want to add few fun things to them and add new mats to them. So I'm just using the stickers on the white and black paper to create these mats. So this one is like, let's see how much it is. It one is 8.5, I think. Oh no, it's 11. So I can create 5.5 mats here from. Okay, I'm gonna cut it at a 5.5 so that it can be a big photo mat here. And from this side, so normal photo is more like, I have photos. If you put the 5x7, or okay, so if you put this big photo, you will still get this much room. Okay, or you can put by cutting photo like this way also. So I'm gonna cut it. So my album, everything should be inside an album, so I don't want to go more than this. So I'm just cutting it on 6. Okay, and I'm gonna put these extra mats here, because this is the place where I can put the extra stuff. Then I have one die here, which I just want to add and give you fun ideas. So I can cut out these and give these in the pocket, so you know they can stick them there. Or if you don't have that, it's still okay. You can just create your mats and stuff like that on these things. You can create a tag. So I left over with these two stuff, and I thought it would be nice to create a bookmark out of them. So I'll just add the glue. And I already made one penguin one, so let's make one snowflakes one. So these are kind of a fun stuff they can give to someone else if they don't want to use, or something like that. And I really like to add these kind of fun stuff in the album, which is not just related to album, but you can get fun things out of them. Again, I don't want to go more than 6 here, so I'll see how much it is. and I barely have some room, so I'm gonna just cut just like that. It's time to change the trimmer blade, I think. This is my normal printer paper which I use to print the stuff, and we're gonna make some kind of small envelope journals for the kit here. So look, one we have this much. I'm gonna just measure it very quickly. So basically it is, you might be different, 4 by I want to cut the paper 4 by, I'm gonna take the full one. It's 4 by 6. Okay, so I will not go to 6 and 4. I'm gonna keep it a little bit low. So this is 4 by 6, so this is my 4. I'm gonna quarter less. Okay, and then so I will just remove that, and again I'm gonna cut. So this is my little bit less than 4, and this side it's 6, so I don't want 6, so I'm gonna go 5 and I'm gonna go 1/4 less, and then I will, if it's not perfect, still it's fine, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna just remove it, and then I'm gonna remove these also, so I'll get this thing. Now I just have to fold it. You can fold it by your hand just like that, or you can use the, and I'm gonna put that inside here. So here's the stuff. You can just staple it directly. That is the easiest way to do. And if you want the binding kind of stuff going on, then you can put it that stuff there. I will use my staple here. One staple is good, not much, we don't need it much, it's just for writing some fun stuff. And I'm gonna put that inside. Again, I have few stickers left, so I can put them in. And easiest way to put these stickers in is you can just remove this whole sheet like this one. Okay, if something goes out, you can put it back, because we use all of those, so we don't need this sticky stuff. And then what I will do, I'm going to rearrange them, the small section, right? So these are the stuff which is already we use, and there are some more stuff here. So easiest way to do it, I just want to put them in one section here, and then I'm going to cut this. Another way of adding this journaling pages is just like this on the side. Okay, then I stick all these here so that we can, I mean, so many things going on. Okay, so we can put them here so recipient can use them on their photos. Now I have this journaling, and I can put this here somewhere, or let me see, I can put here also. I think this is the better. Then I have this one which I decided to put, okay, I can't put here, but here. And I can create for this also, or I can just keep it just like that. I want to create for this also, so it's totally depend how many you want to create and where you want to put. I can remove this from here, and I can put this here, something like that. And put this here. So there are many options, whatever you want to do, you can go ahead and do that. I'm gonna put this here, and what I will do, I'm gonna remove these tags and I'll put this in front, so that, you know, There are many room to wiggle, and I can add this here also if it's become a little bit bulky, so I can add these tags here if it's not going much outside. Okay, so I think that's it. This is quite a thing. We did it. In whatever time we have, we can add more mats. You can add these kind of tags by printing out them, and you can do this. So until the next crafty project, have a crafty life. Bye bye, and I gonna make another video to walk through for this.